Liverpool versus everybody. What's going on out there, guys? Semi-final day. It's game day. We all know about it. St. Mary's, Southampton, Liverpool. Southampton has been a thorn in our side for a little bit. I think the last couple games um, from last season, the comeback that they had against us, and then the first game we played them this season, a draw. So we've done them. We've done we've hurt them a lot in the past. Everyone remembers the 6-1 thrashing. They've hurt us as well. So, of course, it should be a really, really good match over there in St. Mary's. I'm hoping that the travel support is big and loud and proud over there in their stadium. And, this is a game that's made for, Daniel Sturridge. And he's been really, really bright, really, really electric since coming from that calf injury. Every time he gets the ball, he looks like he wants to score. And that's what we want to see from Sturridge, being hungry and just playing at that high level that we all know he can play at. And getting back to that kind of position where he is, when healthy, one of the arguably best strikers in our game. So I'm really excited for Sturridge. I expect to see him in the starting lineup. Not sure what they're going to do with Origi, but I feel like Origi's done really well in these competitions as well, especially against Southampton. So just looking to see us really, really get out on the front foot and start early and try to keep St. Mary's and their support real quiet in there. We've done well to get to semifinals. We've got the record for the most in this competition, which is 17. We all know Klopp hasn't lost a semifinal in his career as a coach. So, those stats are really nice to keep and nice to know, but at the end of the day, we got a game to play today, and we just got to come out and win. Southampton has been a little dodgy with their defense lately. That's been kind of their calling card this season, though, being able to play really, really good defense against the sides. Last 3 games they've had is Spurs, West Brom, and Everton. There's nothing to sneeze at to lose to those teams. They're all really, really good. We all know what Spurs are doing. They're flying right now. Of course, West Brom with Tony Pulis. We all know what they can do to teams. And, of course, Everton. So, again, another stat doesn't really help us. Nothing we can say now is going to help us in the game. We got to just go out there and make it happen. I'm really intrigued to see what the starting 11 is going to be. If you listen to Klopp's pre-match presser, he, more or less hinted that Karius was starting in this game. I don't agree with that. I support everything that our manager does and things of that nature. But and so in line, I'm gonna get behind that and support that. At the same time, I have my opinion. I just feel like you put your best keeper in the game. Karius didn't have much to do versus Plymouth. But against Southampton, they're a tricky side, and you got to put Karius in there at some point. And so I guess you play him, and you know what I mean. You hope for the best. So I support that decision. I would prefer to see Mignolet, but I'm going to support what Klopp is doing and hope for the best. As far as just the players in the field, it's one of these games that can be really tricky. And knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it, but it's obviously a game that you can risk getting knocks. And with our injury history, we don't need anybody else, especially with everyone coming back from injury and slowly but surely getting back acclimated. Matip, Henderson, Milner, Coutinho, things of that nature. So Coutinho, again, I feel like unless we really need a spark in the end, I'd say keep him on the bench. I mean, I understand he needs match fitness, and it'd be nice to see him out there just to see what he can provide after a little bit of time off. But that's just me being a fan and being worried about our guys getting hurt. But you can't play that way. I mean, I know you guys are getting paid to play, and this is what they do to footballers. So they got to get out there and play, and they want to play. So I expect that we probably will see Coutinho at some point. I'm just praying and hoping that we can keep guys healthy and no freak injuries or whatever. So, but we're focusing on Southampton. I don't want to look ahead too much because this is a big match in itself. So, yeah, it should be exciting. No score predictions. Just want us to get the win. Want us to get a really, really good result for this first leg, which call me crazy, but I have no idea. To me, it's ridiculous that there's even a 2-legged situation with these semifinals. I mean, I think winners should just go through. But that's how they keep the schedule congested for everybody. But this is what is in front of us, and we got to just go and make it happen. We got to go and get this win. I'd like to say that getting out ahead of them and scoring a bunch of goals is great. Sometimes we struggle with keeping those leads though. So I think if we can just stay consistent, stay hungry, be patient, take our chances, play solid in the back, then there should be no reason why we can't go into St. Mary's and get the victory. So looking forward to it. 3 p.m. in the afternoon, U.S. time. So let's meet back here at halftime and enjoy the game.